Whenever a beloved franchise makes the leap to VR, expectations skyrocket. Sometimes the transition soars, and other times it faceplants. Thief VR definitely has a legacy to honour, so let's take a closer look at whether it delivers. Now you can get 10% off full price games by using my promo code VRReviews at checkout, but be aware it doesn't work on Deadpool, and get $30 in free Quest cash when you use the same promo code to purchase a Quest 3 or 3S.
Another lifetime.
Narrative puts you in the shoes of Magpie, a thief who's been orphaned at a young age, shaped by the streets, and who's on the trail to stop a power-hungry tyrant. The story's not going to win any awards for originality, but it serves the purpose.
Is not.
Now where the game truly shines is in how faithfully it captures the classic Thief formula while layering in modern VR immersion. Each mission gives you genuine freedom of approach. Slip through an open window, creep through the sewers, or just stroll through the front gates like you own the place. You can embrace your inner shadow-dwelling pickpocket, quietly lifting purses and ghosting past patrols, or you can go full Batman and leave an entire barracks concussed. Now if you prefer a more direct approach, you can also fight guards head on. Just be aware that being spotted or getting too stab happy can lock you out for achievement based upgrades like extra health or improved stealth. Missions mix primary, secondary and bonus objectives, usually revolving around collecting artifacts and loot. And there is a lot of loot, enough to satisfy the most determined kleptomaniac, with plenty of cleverly hidden treasures for completionists. Interactions feel intuitive, environments are interactive, and everything is quite polished with almost no jank. Sneaking feels natural, knockouts and bow shots are satisfying, and lockpicking is great, though surprisingly easy until I discovered you can actually disable the UI and rely on haptic feedback alone, which is a nice touch. The bow offers water, fire, rope, concussion and standard arrows, which I've all found useful except for the fire arrows, which I barely touched. You also pick up a bionic eye early on, activated by hovering your hand near your head and pulling the trigger. And perhaps the most charming mechanic of all, you can blow out candles with your actual breath, or at least by blowing into the mic. And if you enable it, guards can even hear you if you talk too loudly in the real world, which is fun for immersion and distracting guards in game, but less fun if you have 3 noisy kids running around the house like I do. The same blowing into the mic mechanic is used for this whistle as well that you have now. It's never really properly explained in the game, but you can use it to distract guards and call the Magpie Genevieve to give you a bit of extra gold when these perches appear. But despite all the good here, I walked away ultimately feeling a little robbed. The game clocks in at around 4 to 5 hours, and of course a bit longer if you obsessively collect everything, and there are 7 missions on offer, but one is a short tutorial and 2 missions reuse the same map but with minor changes. Now as strong as the environments are, what this ultimately boils down to is about 4 unique locations. And then there's the final boss encounter. Now without spoiling anything, it's bad. To avoid spoilers, I won't show footage here, but does the end encounter test your stealth skills? Well, no, but does it make you think hard to solve some kind of clever puzzle? Well, that's a no. On the other hand, does it deliver a surprising twist at the end? And that's where it's a no. It's a no too. The encounter was short, anticlimactic, and in my opinion, easier than the tutorial itself. I beat it in about 2 minutes on my first attempt. So what am I trying to say here? Well, this all contributes to a sense that the game was rushed. Not in terms of polish, but in terms of content. Limited maps, a basic final boss, and a restricted enemy roster featuring only humans, no spiders, undead or ratmen, or any other mythical creatures from the Thief universe. All add up to this noticeable lack of variety. And weapons too are similarly stripped back, missing classic tools like mines, swords, daggers, or the moss arrow for example, making the experience feel a little repetitive over time. Now a couple of final minor gripes before I finish up is the voice acting. Magpie, the protagonist, inexplicably sounds like she wandered in from the set of Coronation Street. And this is a British soap for anyone who's not aware.
Than luck ever did.
Your bow? Cassandra, what the hell's in that book?
Yeah, we've got that sorted out now. Oh, were you with last night?
not exactly the vibe you'd expect from a Master Thief. Even more immersion breaking is the fact she speaks at full volume even when guards are nearby.
Still too smart for Northcrest's foot soldiers.
And those unblinking guard faces, the stuff of nightmares. So what do I think? Thief VR is a lovingly crafted homage with good stealth mechanics, intuitive VR interactions, and moments of genuine immersion and fun. But its short runtime, reused environments, limited enemy and weapon variety, and the abysmal final boss drag it down. It's a polished experience, there's no doubt about that, just not a complete one, in my opinion. I think fans of the franchise will appreciate this one and the care that's been put into it, but I also think many will walk away, like me, wishing there was just simply more of it. And so that's it. Bonus points to anyone who can recognise that character I showed in that brief Coronation Street clip in this video. Comment down below. What do you think of Thief VR? Is it what you expected, or has it fallen short of your expectations? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments as always. Remember my promo code VR Reviews if you're looking to save a bit of money on games. And if you have liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, a subscribe, and even a hype if you think it's worthy of that. And that's it for me. Thank you for watching as always, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye for now.
They're back. The glyphs. Just like before.